Good morning, children. This is lecture 6 of chapter electrochemistry. In this lecture, we will study about the corrosion. What is corrosion? Metal exposed to certain environment, it gets deteriorated due to the interaction with environment. And because of that, surface becomes rough. The above process is known as corrosion. Example, tarnishing of silver, rusting of iron, development of green coating on copper and bronze, the deposition of oxide, sulfide, sulfate, carbonate, etc. on metal sulfate causes corrosion. The slow but spontaneous deterioration of metal due to their interaction with certain environment is called corrosion. Okay? Factors governing corrosion. The first factor is reactivity of the metal. It depends upon the reactivity of the metal. More reactive the metal is, it's more susceptible to corrosion. Okay. In an electrochemical series, the metal which are placed higher in the electrochemical series, they are more reactive. Okay, because their reduction potential is very low. So easily they can get oxidized. Okay, so in that case, the elements which are higher in the electrochemical series, the metal, they are more reactive. Okay, so iron, which is placed higher in the electrochemical series than silver, so naturally you can understand that iron corrode first. Because this is more reactive than silver. Iron is more reactive than silver. Okay, and if the element which is at the lower in the electrochemical series, for example, silver, iron, mercury, gold, they corrode very slowly. Okay. Second is presence of impurities in metal. Sometimes it happens pure metals do not corrode much, but it happen that lesser electropositive metal, if present as impurity in that pure metal, then what is happening? They set up a local galvanic cell with the host metal. Okay, and this results into the corrosion of the host metal. Am I clear? Another factor, presence of reactive gases in air. Reactive gases such as CO2, SO2, NO2 dissolve in water and produce corresponding acids. Now these acids are ionic and they accelerate the process of corrosion. Presence of electrolytes in water. Presence of electrolytes in water increases the rate of corrosion. Due to the presence of several electrolytes such as NaCl, KCl, etc., corrosion of iron is much greater in seawater because NaCl is present in seawater. Okay, that is helping for producing corrosion. Rusting of iron. This is a phenomenon. Rusting of iron involves the following reaction. Now, Fe solid, that is 4Fe solid plus 3O2, from here it is taking the oxygen and from here only it is taking water molecule XH2O. It is forming 2Fe2O3 dot XH2O, which is nothing but rust. The sequential process is as follows. The first step, the outer exposed surface of iron gets rusted first because the iron exposed surface of iron that is coming in contact with the oxygen and water from here, and then a layer of soft and porous hydrated ferric oxide is forming, which get deposited on the exposed surface. and after that it falls off when it becomes sufficiently thick. As it is falling, the first layer, the upper layer is falling, it exposes the inner layer of iron. Okay, this layer gets rusted in turn, and gradually iron loses material and its strength. Okay. So what are the factors that is governing rusting of iron? Presence of air, presence of moisture, presence of CO2, presence of lesser electropositive metal impurities, and presence of electrolytes in water. Let us see what is the mechanism of rusting in iron, electrochemical theory. Sometimes what happens, some less electropositive element, they're present with iron as impurity. And because of that, the surface of the iron is become chemically non-uniform. Okay. Then the moisture is also present, which is containing dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide. So that non-uniform surface, chemically non-uniform surface of iron, in presence of the moisture containing dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide, a part of the iron surface behaves like an anode and some part behave like a cathode. Okay, just see here what is happening. Chemically non-uniform parts of iron surface behave like a miniature galvanic cell. So that means it is forming a galvanic cell because some part is behaving like an anode and some part is behaving like a cathode. So it is behaving like a miniature galvanic cell in presence of water containing O2 and CO2. Okay, some impurities, less electropositive elements are also present as impurity in iron surface. So one part of the surface acts like an anode and other parts of the surface acts like a cathode. Okay, so what is happening? The electrons start flowing from anode to cathode. This one. Okay, cathodic area, the electron will begin to flow. Now let us see the reactions which involved in the mechanism of rusting in iron. The first one is anode reaction where oxidation is taking place. Fe solid, it is losing 2 electron and forming Fe2 plus ion whose inert cell is minus 0.44 volt. Okay, now the electron moves through the metal to cathodic area because these electrons are free to move. So dissolved carbon dioxide which is present there, that dissolved carbon dioxide reacts with water to form H2CO3. Now that H2CO3 produces ionic hydrogen, H+. Okay, so what are the reactions? H2O liquid when react with CO2 gas, it is forming H2CO3 aqueous. Now that H2CO3 will dissociate to form H+ and H3O minus ion. Okay, so what is a cathodic reaction with the reduction occur? That is this H+ ion reacts with the oxygen gas. So O2 gas plus 4H plus it is taking 4 electron, it is giving 2H2O liquid whose inert cell is 1.23. Now what is the overall reaction in the miniature cell? This is anodic reaction. Fe solid, it is giving Fe2 plus aqueous plus 2 electron, and cathodic reaction is O2 gas plus 4H plus aqueous plus 4 electron, it is giving you 2H2O liquid. Now you have to equalize the electrons. So the first anodic reaction you have to multiply it by 2. After multiplication, electron gets cancelled. So what is the overall reaction we are getting? 2 Fe solid plus O2 gas plus 4H plus aqueous is giving you 2 Fe2 plus 2H2O inert cell for this overall reaction, overall miniature cell is 1.67 volt. Okay, how we are getting it? E naught cell is equals to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. You all know about it. E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So E naught cathode, the value is given 1.23. From here we are getting that from cathodic reaction, and minus the E naught anode, from here we are getting that is minus 0.44. So E naught cell for this type of miniature cell where the rusting of iron is taking place, the E naught cell is coming 1.67 volt. Fe2 plus thus formed moved through water on the iron surface. Okay. Presence of impurities such as NaCl, MgCl2 causes more current to flow through the miniature cell. That increase corrosion and corrosion product. Fe2 plus further gets oxidized by the following process. Fe2 plus gets oxidized by atmospheric oxygen once again, forms Fe3 plus that combines with atmospheric oxygen and moisture, O2 and moisture, that is forms hydrated iron oxide, which is Fe2O3.XH2O, which is nothing but the rust. See the reactions: 4Fe2 plus O2 plus 4H2O, it is giving you 2Fe2O3 plus 8H plus. Now this Fe2O3 on reacting with H2O, it is giving Fe2O3.XH2O. H plus thus formed in the above reaction is again utilized in the process of rusting. Okay, that will react with oxygen and it will happen in the cathodic reaction forming water, H2O liquid. So this is the mechanism of rusting in iron. Okay. The process of rusting is increased by number of miniature galvanic cell prepared by the presence of impurities in the form of lesser electropositive metal. That means lesser electropositive metal are present as impurities, and this is creating miniature galvanic cell. Okay. The presence of electrolytes present in the water, that increases electrical conductivity of the water film. That means NaCl, KCl, if it is the impurities are present, then the electrical conductivity will increase and it will create the rusting process. It will increase the process of rusting. Very pure iron does not rust quickly. Okay, children, with this lecture 6 ends here. In this lecture, we have completed corrosion, why the corrosion is taking place. Rusting of iron is also one form of corrosion. What are the reactions involved in rusting of iron, its mechanism, everything we have discussed in this lecture. In the next lecture, we shall discuss the prevention of corrosion.